Wow, this is unbelievable. So what is focaccia? Focaccia is an Italian bread soaked in olive oil. Inzuppato d'olio. So first in the agenda, we're gonna make the poolish, the liquid starter. In one bowl, combine flour, semolina, and instant yeast. If you prefer using fresh yeast, mix it in the water first. So for my bread, I like to use spring water. Well, tap water is perfectly fine to use for baking bread, but you do want to make sure it's not too hard or soft. Spring water might be the answer. So mix together room temperature water with flour and yeast. Yet, poolish is a pre-ferment that makes bread soft and aromatic, very popular in French baguette making. So leave it at room temperature for about an hour and then refrigerate until tomorrow. Alright, so see you tomorrow for the second part of the recipe. Night night. Good morning, bonjour les amis. I hope you had a wonderful night. Alright, so let's check the poolish and see what it looks like and smells like. It's something. Leave it out for 2 hours before making the bread. In order for the poolish to come out easily from the container, pour the second part of the water on top. Wait about a minute, done deal. Use a large bowl for this step. Add remaining ingredients on top of the poolish, which are bread flour, salt, and yeast. Now it's gonna get messy. Well, if you have never experienced kneading dough by hand, it's quite a journey and you're gonna love it. Otherwise, use your stand mixer, same protocol. When it comes together, transfer dough onto your work surface. At this juncture, the dough remains sticky, and that's normal. Continue to knead for about 5 minutes, and by the time you do so, the dough becomes elastic and smooth. Do not add extra flour. As you can witness, the dough's got more strength, more elastic. That's a good sign. So now you want to add the extra virgin olive oil and continue kneading until fat is fully incorporated. For best results, I'm adding less olive oil in the dough, but much more afterwards, and you'll see why. Form a tight ball and let it rest in an oil container for about 45 minutes or until it has doubled in size. Note that the warmer the environment, the quicker it will happen. So in bread making, the ideal temperature of the dough after mixing process should be between 23 and 26 degrees Celsius. Gorgeous. By the time it rests, I'm gonna grease and line a large baking tray with parchment paper. It looks like the focaccia dough is ready. Flip over the baking tray and gently deflate and fold into a thick pillow. So thanks to the 2 fermentation steps the bread has already gotten, one from the poolish and the second one after mixing process, the dough is gonna be packed with air bubbles. And you want to keep these intact, as many as possible during the shaping process, though you want to get rid of the air pockets that may pop up here and there. Let rest the dough 20 minutes and spread over the sheet tray evenly. Cover and let proof for about 60 minutes. Then add a good drizzle of olive oil and use your fingers to make deep dimples in the focaccia, pushing them all the way through the dough to the bottom. Holes give focaccia its characteristic appearance. It provides little places for the olive oil and other toppings to pool and gather. Let rest again 20 minutes and bake at 550 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 Celsius for about 15 minutes. Guess what? Right after baking, add more olive oil. So I'm going to transfer the focaccia onto a cooling rack. Look, this is insane. I mean, if you are not convinced yet where to find the best recipes, go to my website brunoalbouze.com. And by the way, sign up to my online culinary courses and community. Have a beautiful day See you soon.